Okay, so you should be able to hear me now. So, hello all. I'll get this live stream going. So, at this moment in time, what I am doing is coffee. Let me get that screen up here. That one? No. Give us a second, guys. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's my front room. It's not that. It is not that. Webcam, is that the one? All fingers and thumbs today, guys. Sorry about this. I haven't even got the chat box in, have I? Let's get that up. There we go. Chat box. Let's get this up here. Give us a second. It's been a while since I've actually live streamed, so apologies. Let's get that up. There we go. So we're getting there. Yeah, it's not a kitchen. Definitely not a kitchen, one Raz. Just seeing what else I need to put up here. Should have had this all sorted out before. Apologies. Blue. Put this over here. It's where it was before, I think. Right, let's get you checking that out. It's not that. Is it that? No, it's not that. This. There we go. Okay, so done. Let's move this up here. Yeah. Okay, and I need to put this here. Oh. Sorry guys, 1 second. Do this. I'm nearly with you. Hey Scolder. I can close that because that one's already behind me, and we are there. Okay, so now I'm back up and running. Apologies for the mucking around. Yeah, I need to drink a lot more coffee. So can you hear me okay, guys? Give us a thumbs up or just say yes, that'd be great. So at the moment, my CR10 is up here now. This is the CR10S. Thank you, thank you. This is the CR10S that I got from eBay, which is Hicktop brand. Doesn't have a filament run out sensor, but it's got 2 lead screws. and it doesn't have the power resume either. But I'm hoping to install this soon and do a video. So I've got one of these resumers, and on the last couple of videos that I saw, they were trying to get it to work with Octoprint, so that will be cool. Okay. Also, I've got a friend of mine gave me this 3D Touch. As you can see on the CR10, yeah, it sort of, what I've seen, it's sort of. They didn't really do a proper video on that, Richard. I think that might be a good thing for you to do. Anyway, a friend of mine gave me this. Sorry, that way around. A 3D Touch. I've already tested it on my CR10 and it works. So I might put that on the Hypercube, which I am rebuilding, by the way. While I got also one of these. This is like an easy ABL, okay, but this has come from the guy who's based here in the UK, not in the United States, which is TH3D. Only reason, and I repeat, only reason I've gone to this chap here is because TH3D, it would have been custom charge and possibly more charges. That's the only reason I've gone to this chap, and it's meant to be fairly straightforward. I mean, it's all cabled, all wired. It's just literally plug and play. I can't wait to sort that out. So this here is going to be a fairly long print. Yeah, that's the only reason, one Raz. Obviously it's closer. That is it. That is the only reason. What I want to do is, for some reason that's not picking up. I want to show you guys. Just want to show you guys some quality prints that I have got out on the. Let's get that done. Let's just put this up here. Oh, wrong thing. I need coffee. If someone can get me some coffee, that'd be great. Window capture, it's not that. I need this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. This is not funny. I know. There. Let's put that here, I think. Oh, I'll just move me out of the way. There we go. I'll put me up there. So you've got two printing at the moment going on. Webcam. Yeah, I know. I need a lot more coffee. A lot more coffee. This is still diabolical. I'm really sorry, guys. For some reason it's just not picking up, but anyway, you can see down there, okay, you got some dragons going on. Now they were all done on the green one was done, and the green one was done on my Hypercube, okay, in the 3D prints crystal green. I've got the purple one, which was done on the Delta, console Delta. Right, okay, I'll go over that in a second. One sec. Okay, so the purple one was done on the console Delta, and the black one was done on the CR10. They've all come out real good, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, okay, so what's printing at the moment is something to go with this. Okay. So obviously I need to do a lot more work to it. But it's going to be another cosplay sword. It's another Frostmourne that I'm doing. And on my videos you would have seen I've got Frostmourne just up there. So I'm doing another one of those. This is my project. Reason a friend of mine wants the original one. So I'm doing another one. And what is being printed at this moment in time is the main skull part of the sword. Let me just grab it, one sec. Yeah, I think I knocked the camera down. There we go. Okay, so it's this part that I'm printing. So it's like a ram's head. A ram's head part. And it goes all the way down from here to the top of the skull part here. So I am doing another print, doing another one. It needs, because obviously I just want one hanging up, but it is a fair size. This is what I've printed off. This is one of my first sort of major projects I did have. So this is the Frostmourne sword, and I can hold it like that. That's the Frostmourne sword. So that's the print. That's one of my older projects that I done. If you want to have a look at another project, possibly in one of my other videos, just give me a shout. I'll quite happily get it down and show you guys any processes, what I've had to do as well. So, coffee. What's everyone up to at the moment? Anyone printing anything good? Let's get some background music. It did take, yeah, painting took a while. It really did. Put some no copyright music going on in the background. Just need something going on in the background. Anyway, yeah, it did take a while to print and paint. The painting, unfortunately, I've only done one side. I should have done the other side as well. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that mic. That was looking pretty promising as well. That main carriage was like a 17-hour print, you said, and yeah, that took some going. But this, as you can see, it's already started to pop up for some reason. I don't know why. So let me see if I can grab that. Pull that off and see what happens. I'll just slow it down a bit so it can actually get on there, do a bit of printing. Is that music too loud for you guys, or do you want me to turn that down? Well, that's not too bad, Mike. Right, so that is printing, like I've said, the top part of it. I've also done the handle. So there's the handle. This was using 3D prints filament that I got, and like I said, the actual filament itself is fantastic. I mean, I've always had it working. It's strong. It's good. So this should be a better version of my original. So that should be pretty cool. I've got that. So at the moment I've got the sword printing out. That's going to be my next project that the project I am currently working on. Right, so I've already mentioned I'm going to get a video out for this. The link for the how-to I will be posting within this video, as in how to set up, how to use it, which printer. Oh, Cat, hiya. That, what you can see at the moment is the CR10S. That's the CR10S. That's and I've put a BL Touch on there as well, and like a Pez Fang thing. It works really good. But this will be another video. The link to it for the how-to I will be linking to another YouTuber who's currently, hopefully, in this channel, which is the 3DFR. Yeah, basically it's Richard. So I'll be linking my video to his video if you want to know how to put it together and stuff. This is a 3D resumer Cat. So this gives any printer the power resume function, and it should work with Octoprint. So if you've got Octoprint running, you can use this and it will just carry on. That's very, very cool. I bought it with my own money. I didn't back it, unfortunately. I should have backed it, but I've got one now anyway, and I'm really can't wait to be playing around with that. Any other questions while we're just chilling around? Obviously, I'm guessing people have seen my Thanos print, Thanos bust. What filaments are you using for this print? Have you tried using extra strong hairspray on the bill plate? It works very well. You know what? This is the Ultra Base any cubic, and that's just not happening. That is not sticking. Oh, it might do. It's basically support structure, but it's just not having it, is it? So let's start that again. But basically, yeah, it's the any cubic Ultra Base. I don't really want to be putting hairspray on it, but I can do. Give us a few seconds, guys. I'll just restart this. As Richard says, the first layer has to be perfect. Otherwise, the rest of the print could be really bad. That's the main thing. So I'm not going to use hairspray. What I will use is some Magic Goo, just on that little part where it seems like it don't stick. unsure why that just didn't stick. But anyway, let's crack that back on again. Let's go back to the webcam and full screen it. So I mostly use Magic Goo. I've even used Magic Goo on my ABS printer, which is a DaVinci XYZ 1.0. I mostly use it as an ABS printer due to the fact it's fully enclosed and it just works fantastic. Yesterday while I was at work, I got a phone call from the missus, and one of my parts, as you can see here, broke. Basically this holds that up. So this was there and it broke, and my filament just fell down, which was yeah, it's a bit scary because it made a very large bang, and this broke. So I just printed another one on the ABS printer, and the ABS printer just knocked it out like a champ, like it does. And I use Magic Goo on that build surface as well, and it just knocked it out. I've already put it up there. It's just working fine. So the BL Touch is doing its thing. Don't know if anyone's seen one in action, but that's what it does. Obviously it does 9 points on the bed, calibrates the actual bed for the first level, and it works fine. I've already done the Z offset as well, so there shouldn't be any issues when it starts. But yeah, do you find it a little bit strange just in that little area it just didn't stick? No. Any other questions while I am here? Just checking. Is there any other questions? I mean, I've done a few other projects as well. One of my projects that I've done was this. It was just a 2-colour print, as you can see, 4 different layers. And it was printed obviously like that. And you can do that with literally anything. And that is really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, it is level. The thing is, it only happens with this print as well. So I've been trying to print this a couple of times, and it's always done it in roughly the same place. So I've slowed it right down, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So obviously washing hairspray off with cold water actually does the trick. Yeah, it is really slow. I mean, the first layer is normally 20% of the actual speed, so that's already slowed down to 20%, and I've even slowed it down an extra 30% on top of that. So it's literally crawling along. So it is extremely slow. Anyway, so that's that. I don't know whether or not you saw the amount of filament I've got from 3D prints outside. I've got some larger projects coming up to do with that, and they're actually 3D prints. I will say now, I've got some silk, PLA silk coming out, which I can't wait. They're also doing carbon fibre, metal infills. They're starting to make their range a lot wider. Obviously I've got a code down in the description. It gives you a discount for your first order, and also I think the link's down there as well. But their stuff is really, really good. I mean, the crystal green of the dragon, it's literally just shines. That really works nicely. This was done with their gold filament. It's like a rich gold, and that came out literally flawless. Done a World Cup with the same filament as well. But this came out really nice. But yeah, England got knocked out. Semi-finals? I don't know, they got knocked out, so it wasn't fair. But this is the closest I'll get anyway to a World Cup. The BL Touch is obviously the one that you can see there is a genuine BL Touch from these people. Obviously I'm not sponsored by them, I'm just doing the video. And I can't remember who I got this sample from. I got this sample from somewhere, this Magic Goo sample. My mistake. Came from 3D prints. They also do Magic Goo as well. So if you put some of this in your first order, I mean, sometimes they should send out these samples, and it is really, it works for about 5 or 6 prints, but there's plenty in there to do about 10 or 12. So I'm gonna slow that down in a minute to where it gets to that part. Or shall I speed it up? I'll slow it down. But that's where I'm at the moment, guys. I don't know what else I can say, because it was only going to be a short stream this morning. I didn't want to be on any more than an hour maximum. Not today. Not today. Got loads of other stuff to do. Got to do a trip to the tip. I've got some stuff to put in the tip. That's going to take a little while. Anyway, so the camera mount, this where it is, oh there you go. So the camera mount is the one I was using, John Mack's. So if John Mack gets to see this video, this is the camera mount I'm actually using for the time lapses and stuff, and it just works. So I'm quite happy. The thing is, with this camera mount, you try and need to make it a little bit stronger somehow, because the length of it vibrates. So I don't know what you want to do about redesigning that. Oh right, okay, the next part that I'm going to be printing after the skull is, let me just, where it's in here, 1 second. So I've already printed the side parts, Okay, this is the side parts for the handle. So, right, one there and one the other side. So I've already done them. After that skull, I've got, as you know, I've already shown you, this is the main handle, then you've got these coming off either side. Okay, so that's that. Over there, the head will go on there, then the sword piece. I've got to reprint 2 more bits, unfortunately. So they would go like that. Okay, obviously they get glued and welded in the middle, so you're not going to see that part. But this, for some reason, just broke off during the print. Don't know why. Do not know why, but I'm going to reprint this, but I might just reprint it as one and go from that way upwards. It's going to have a bit of support, but or I should be printing it like that on the bill plate. So the bill plate's there, it should be printed like that, I would say, and then there's going to be a bit of support here and here, but the rest of it should be fine. So I might just do that. And then that's the bottom part. So this is like that part there of the sword, just underneath it. So after redoing that, getting the skull done, it's a lot of processing with the print itself. So I've got my 3D pen and I'll be going, you know, just doing all the bits and pieces in between. I've also got a lot of sanding to do, priming to do, filling to do, to make it look a lot better than the original. The original one was fantastic. I just loved the sword itself, and it was a great showpiece as well to show it off to people. You know, when they come in and go, "Oh, you've got a 3D printer. What can you do with a 3D printer?" So obviously you show them stuff like that, and they're like, "Whoa, very cool." And then you can do other stuff, such as, let me just grab Lich King. It's another model I done. Well, I just printed out the models on Thingiverse. So I've done some painting as well. That's the Lich King. Okay, so the parts that I did print, which were in my hand, one second. So the parts, these parts here, yeah, which I've done it like that. And the support here completely broke off. And it was only that. The rest of it is fine. So you know what? I'm going to reprint these, but have like that. I spy a cat in the background. Aha! That's Gizmo. Gizzy, come here. Alright. Gizmo, come on. Yeah, he's coming. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. There it is. So this is Gizmo. Hello, Giz. Hello. Meow. It's Gizmo. He's been around a little while, ain't ya? We've had him little size. He's very loving. Loves cuddles. Hello, Gizmo. Look, say hello. Say hello. Yeah, he's great. He's a good one. You should see the others. We've got quite a few. Yeah, I know. Look at him. Witch's cat. He's purring. He's purring as well. What are you doing? Joe, what's this? What's this? No? You going to go back? Or are you quite happy now? No. No, don't show him that part. Don't know what is with cats. Anyone else have that same issue where they just turn around, just lift their tail and like, look, oh, I don't want to see that. I've got a 3D scanner. Okay, it's a hand scanner. But the cat won't stay still long enough. I've tried a few times and it'll move, and you need him to stay absolutely still when you're going around him. And they all move. You can't just hold them in one place while you're scanning them. It's got to be a slow scan to get all the detail. I've done. Let me just go on, get down. Let me just go and grab another scan. One sec. So what I've done is, obviously this is a scan of me that I done, and then I decided to scan my wife. And obviously she stood still. Cheers, Richard, for linking that. But yeah, so that's what the scanner can do when it works. When it works. It's very temperamental. The drivers for it are very temperamental. They only work, seems like you install them, they work for about, well, until you use it again, and then they just crash. So I don't know what happens there. Right, I'm going to slow that right down now, because it's getting to the part. So I'll slow it even further down. But that, I'm guessing, is the link to Richard's how-to. Is it? I think so. If it is, please go there and watch it. I will be watching it to set this up. Yeah, cool. I'll be obviously watching it to set this one up. But the latest I've seen from Eryone, Eryone, the video I've seen from these people are the latest updates are the fact that it works with Octoprint. And also a filament run out sensor. It will stop the print, wait, and then start. So if the board doesn't take a filament run out sensor, this can. That's where it starts getting good, because at the moment I'm using on my CR10S, I'm using for the BL Touch, I have to use a pin off of the main board, which you can't normally gain access to. You need to get a breakout board and then put it all together. So that will be better. If it runs out of filament, it's just going to stop the print, which is what you want. For printers that can't do it, but you can either set it up to a filament runout sensor or to a power shut off. Can't wait to be mucking around with that. That's going to be obviously what I'll be doing on the next video. Right, so it's at that part at the moment, guys, what you can see. Okay, and that looks quite promising. It's back here that it mucked up before. So I'll just have that nice and slow, get that first layer sorted out, and then I'll ramp up the speed when we get through a couple of layers. Okay, so what I normally do in cleaning that bed, okay, so it's the ultra base anycubic, I use this stuff, Miley Nail 100% pure acetone. Okay, I use that. Put some of that on the tissue, wipe the bed down, and it's fine. That's what I normally use. I also use that for the ABS slurry as well. But yeah, so going back to the CR10 quickly. I'll take you over here. So see, there's the camera mount, and that's where you're getting the picture now. That is a C270 Logitech, and what you can see over there is the quality coming out of that camera. It's like £20 on Amazon. That's fine. All I've done to it, I've printed this front piece. It's got like a manual autofocus. Oh, look. Bed. Okay. All right. Well, let's have a look at that. That'll reset that. That'll reset that. I'll move that out of the way. Just having a quick look at the layer. So that was working out quite nicely. Not too sure why that was running away, because it was still actually it was fine. So what you can see here, this is where it shut. Oh, wait a minute, it's here it shut off. I wonder why it's shut off. I need to look at that. Something else, but it happens. But anyway. Okay, let's crack that back on. It happens to all of us. Right. Oh, what I was going to show you is obviously the filament goes in, goes through here, and then goes up there. I've still got some filament I'm trying to waste at the moment, just to get rid of it all. But yeah, anyway, that's what happens sometimes. Not too sure. I do believe everything is plugged in correctly on this printer. It's one of the first sort of type printers I've had like this. Most of my printers have been either the Da Vinci or something else. Okay, the rotating table is again off of Amazon, so it's solar powered. It's solar powered on the side. It just hasn't stopped rotating, fantastic. And I think it was about £8 or £9. So that works. And it just keeps on spinning stuff. It's good if you just want to show stuff. So that's really cool. I wonder if I can get... Let's see if I can turn off that autofocus. There we go. That's better. So that's the sort of quality that I'm trying to get. As you can see, there's a bit of...
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, thank you, Alexa. Yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment, guys. As you can see, we all get issues with bits and pieces. I'm definitely going to need to have a look at the... Why is the bed not heating up? Let's have a quick look. Right, still going down. Oh, okay. Unplug that. Oh, there you go. I found the issue. Yeah, I found the issue. Right, let's turn that off for a second. Right, that was cool. I would say that I need to get a new cable. The actual connector to the bed seems to be fine. I don't know if you saw, that was on the CR10 and that just happened. So I'll be talking to the company about that. See what's going to happen. Oh yeah, that was fun. Nice to know. Yeah, solder it directly to the bed. You know what? That sounds like a bloody good idea. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, is that still on the CR? Oh, did it? Did that happen to Jessica as well? So my best bet is to unclip that and just solder it to the bed and be done with it. Oh, okay. The thing is, with the connection to the motherboard, it's that cable sort of thing, yeah? So they're fine. It was just that part. So what I'm going to do this afternoon is cut that off and solder it to the bed. Yeah, it's the only way I can do it, isn't it? So anyway, I've got about another 10 minutes. Any other questions before I go off and do this? That's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. Make another connector. What? Another one of those? One Raz. Hi Matt, you alright? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you just this just happened. Just happened. But that's why I was getting the. Yeah, I'm going to cut the thing off and just solder it directly to the bed. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. You could say that, Matt. You could. Oh, okay. One Raz, I can give that a go. I've got some. I do have some other connectors about. I can't remember where I've put them though. So I might do that instead. I don't know where the connectors are, but I might just do that instead. But yeah, oh, that was good, Matt. You missed it. Started getting thermal run out on the heat bed. That's because this was cutting out. I don't use a hammer to remove things. So yeah, what I'm going to do is take that connector off, solder it directly to the bed, and be done with it. I'd rather just solder it to the bed, to be honest. Just get it done. And I'll be able to print off, which I have. I printed off a strain relief as well. So I could put that on there as well. So yeah, it's all good. I can do that. But I'm not going to do that on the stream now. I'll do it off stream. Get it up and running again. Then get back to my project. Coffee. Anyone got anything going on? Any projects at all? Yeah, look, min temp. No, I'm not. That's why I'm going to do it off stream. I'm going to do it off stream, then I can just take my time doing it. Especially that, well, as you can see, that could have been a fire. Yeah. But it was good, it happened on the stream. It was good. So now what I'm going to do like you guys know, is take this off. Make sure the cables are, the wires are all nice and clean. Make sure the bed connector will be prepared, and then obviously solder it to the board, to the actual heat bed itself. And like you said, it's a proper connection then. Don't even go there, Matt. Don't even go there. I think I'll want to get an A10. Even though the A30, the two that I did have, didn't actually work out well. Amazon. And it's USB powered up. Well, I actually got it due to the fact that Matt's got one as well, and it's really good, really good. Ah, hello, pal. Yeah, you could say screw G-Tech, but that's just what just happened. From the CR10, it was getting thermal run out, so obviously it won't get the proper connection there. So I am going to get that done. Remember that, no, just look for USB turntables. No, not USB, sorry, battery powered turntable. Just look for that. Yeah, you should find it. It's about £8, £9 in English. Oh, well done, Matt. Yeah, it did. Yes, that's why I've got the thermal run out on there, and it did shut the board off. So that was good. That was a good thing about it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm going to take that off and just put it on the board, and then crack on again. At least I know that it's fine then. Right, I've got another 5 minutes, and then I'm coming off the stream. So, any other questions that you'd like to ask me before I make a start on this? Well, if my next printer ain't going to be an A10, then it'll more likely be the Ender 3. It's obviously with the A30, I got the A30, put it together, 2 lead screws were bent, so it was binding on both sides. They sent me out replacements, I fitted them, that started working fine, but the prints were coming out really bad. No matter what I tried different profiles, I tried different filaments, I tried everything. It's coming out really bad. So sent it back, got my refund, got another one to give it another go because I really wanted it. And what happened? I can't remember what happened that one. That just weren't working properly. I don't know what, I can't remember now. But that just weren't printing either as well. And I sent that back, got my money back, and got this for £210 in the end. So saved like 40 quid over the A30. Very true, very true. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be sorting this out. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. I got mine. I don't know why, but I even, right, you know, Matt and H, you both know. I got the first one, tried everything I can, gave up. Got a second one as testing, still weren't printing as well as I needed it. So, yes, yeah, that just proves it. That just proves it. I am. I am. But yeah, so I'm just going to be closing the stream any moment, guys. Just for I'm going to try and get another video out next weekend. I'm more likely to start. I'll either do a print. Yes, that's true. But I'm just happy that obviously, I mean, it was cutting out. Yeah. So obviously there was an issue there. But I will get that sorted out. I mean, the quality of these connectors, I've been told, are not great anyway. Are not great. But I will definitely sort that out. Yeah. Yeah. I think it should. Or I'm just gonna rebuild the hypercube, because I know for a fact, well, I built that from scratch and it was working fine. And I'll just put it to one side so I can muck around, do other bits and pieces. So I'm going to cut the stream there. I've been on for about an hour. Thanks guys for joining. Obviously these things do happen. Okay, these things do happen. No, I will not, Matt. It's going to be just a build and then crack on, it'll be fine. But I'm definitely not doing that. Anyway, back to this. So anyway, closing down the stream. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the nice things all down below. Yes, so guys, just always do a maintenance on your printers and just make sure, okay, be safe out there, because that could have happened to anyone. Look. Okay, just be careful out there, guys. Things happen. Anyway, take care, be good, and I will see you hopefully in about 5 or 6 days. I'll try and get another video out. Alright, I'll do an update on this and let you guys know what's going on. See you soon. Take care. Be yourselves. Bye.